You might think clicking, private browsing, makes you invisible online. But what if I told you it's not as private as you believe? Let's dive into the fascinating world of internet privacy and uncover the myth of private browsing. It's that little feature we all love to click on when we want to surf the web without leaving a trail. You know the drill: open the window, browse freely, and poof, your history disappears. Or does it? First off, let's tackle what private browsing is designed to do. The primary purpose is to keep your local browsing history from being saved. So, if you're using a shared computer and you don't want your search for hot dog recipes popping up in your sibling's search history, private browsing does the trick. But hold on, the narrative gets more complicated when you start looking under the hood. While your home device clears its history, that doesn't mean you're hidden from the eyes of the internet. Your internet service provider, or ISP, still knows what sites you visited. They can track your online behavior and even store your browsing data. So if you thought merely switching to private mode kept you incognito, think again. And that's not all. Websites themselves can still collect data about you using cookies and tracking scripts that operate independently of your browsing mode. You might have heard of targeted ads. Yep, those are a direct consequence of that data collection. Even if you're in private mode, ads will still follow you around. Think of it as an uninvited guest at a private gathering. Your browsing activity can still be out there in the wild. But wait, there's more. Your IP address, your unique online fingerprint, is still visible to the websites you visit. This means that your online identity is still linked back to you, whether you're shopping for shoes or researching vacation spots. So if you're thinking that browsing in private gives you a shield against all online eyes, it's time for a reality check. Now, you might be wondering, if private browsing isn't truly private, what can you do to enhance your online privacy? First, consider using a virtual private network, or VPN. VPNs not only mask your IP address, but also encrypt your data, making it much harder for third parties to snoop on your activities. Next, think about using privacy-focused browsers that prioritize user anonymity. These tools block trackers and often come with enhanced security features built right in. Lastly, always be cautious with the personal information you share online. Just because you're in a private mode doesn't mean you should unleash the personal details of your life. So the next time you click that private browsing button, remember, it's not a magic shield. It's more like a thin curtain. The outside world can still catch glimpses of what you're up to, and it pays to be savvy about your online presence. What's your take on private browsing? Have you uncovered any surprising truths about online privacy? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more eye-opening insights.